Welcome everybody to another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at Black Video News at 8. And I wasn't here last week, but I'm back. It's your sports guy Clif here giving you the hottest news in sports out there right now. And this week, we're going to be talking about NBA free agency and particularly a very strange case with one of the players. And we'll be talking the NFL franchise tag. If you've never heard of it, I'm going to enlighten you. But back to this NBA free agency and this one free agent. We're going to talk about the curious case of DeAndre Jordon from the Los Angeles Clippers. This guy was looking to get a big payday, and he looked to change teams because he thought he wanted to be the man on his own team because he got tired of playing third fiddle, not even second, but third fiddle behind Blake Griffin and Chris Paul, his current teammates with the Clippers. So what did he do? He agreed to a contract with the Dallas Mavericks, and everybody was happy. He's from Houston. He was coming back to Texas, and that's just what it was. But wait a minute. He started having second thoughts. He placed a phone call to Doc Rivers. He placed a phone call to Blake Griffin. And they said, look, if you're having second thoughts, let us come meet with you and let's see if we can get this deal done to where you would actually return back to the Clippers, which makes sense because those guys are championship contenders. So after a few days during the moratorium that the NBA places on when guys are deliberating and they're going over their options of what contract to sign, what happened? The Clippers swooped in and got him to sign a contract to come back. Now you would ask, what should be the major factors into him picking a team? Money, well, he was going to get that anyway. His role, which Dallas had promised him a more prominent role, and he was tired of being, a scrub on the Clippers per se, the scrub of all the superstars, but then also relationship, which proved to be the best thing that had going with the Clippers. But the thing that confused me, was all it took was Chris Paul coming back and getting emotional in their meeting, letting him know, hey, man, I'm really your friend, big guy, and patted him on the back, and that made everything okay. Man, they should have did that long before he decided to sign with the Mavericks and then take back his offer. And that guy didn't even call Mark Cuban to tell him that he changed his mind. He just avoided him, and the Clippers actually stayed with him all through the night until the contract was signed. I mean, that's just crazy. But the last little tidbit, the last little monkey wrench in this whole thing, they say that there was one other contributing factor to him going back to L.A. Daughter of head coach Doc Rivers, Callie Rivers. Yeah, maybe you ought to go check out on the Instagram or whatever and see. She's not a bad-looking girl, but I have never heard of her dating DeAndre Jordan, but she has dated a lot of other basketball players. So who knows? All that's said and done now, DeAndre Jordan's back with the Clippers, and we got to worry about them in the Western Conference. So look, when I come back from the break, we're going to switch sports and talk a little NFL and the franchise tag and contract signings over there. Stay tuned.